Phoenix, Arizona, the destination for the Spurs. One of the most intriguing big men in the league, Chet Holmgren, looking to do damage on both ends as they make their final adjustments for the Suns. Spurs, Suns, coming right up on 2K Sports. Welcome, sports fans. Thanks for joining us. It's the NBA on 2K Sports. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy. And we've got Allie LaForest reporting from the sideline. Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. Taking a look at Phoenix. Things going their way so far in this season. Right now, they lead the pack up front in the first spot with the best record. And, of course, the San Antonio Spurs sitting there 4 spots below.
And I think for the Suns, they've been taking no prisoners here in the early part of the season. It's been a very fast start and a lot of focus for this group.
Yeah, and it's to no one's surprise. This is a well-run, well-coached organization. They have a strong culture. They're going to be a tough out for anyone.
And a look at the starters for San Antonio. Aaron Gordon out there with Holmgren. Then it's Tari Eason. Then there's Doncic, and it's Mitchell in at the 1. And for the Suns, Jalen Suggs is out there at Booker. Then it's Derek Lively. Then it's Williams. And it's Leonard in at the 4 slot. Lively, that's good.
Just the first good move in a game of chess between these two coaches.
Yeah, now we get to see the counterplay. How you respond is half the battle out there.
Now, here's Doncic. Turned in an outstanding game against Atlanta. GA, I've heard coaches talk about slicing the NBA schedule into 10-game increments. Is that something that you recall when you played?
Well, keeping focused on portions of a long season can keep players focused, especially during road trips. Big goals are reached through small steps.
Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForest on the sideline.
I caught up with the head coach for Phoenix. I asked him, how do you plan to deal with Luka Doncic? He laughed and said, I think that's a question the entire league is asking. Luka is amazing. He's been a superstar from day one. What impresses me the most is his poise. Nothing seems to get to him. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you once again, Allie. Here's Mitchell. Phoenix able to drain the 3. Lets it go from deep. And Lively pulls it down.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Gordon, the pass to Eason. A 3 ball. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. Phoenix has gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Leonard, no luck.
Well, he's more than comfortable in the mid-range, but you can't make them all.
6 on the shot clock. Floats it up for Williams. And Williams with the stuff.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. Here's Holmgren. And the rejection by Lively. Mitchell finds Eason. Here's Doncic.
Far from an ideal start, only 1 for 5. Let's see if they can turn it around.
Back to Booker, and stolen by Eason. Over in the corner, Doncic. Eason, the bounce pass. Leonard against Mitchell. There's Gordon with the 3. It's hauled in by the Suns. Lively's got 5 rebounds tonight. Here's Leonard. And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for 1 more coming up.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this league.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
At the line for Phoenix,
known for his incredible defense, Leonard's huge hands and timing really helped make an impact on that end.
And so Mitch Johnson decides to call timeout. He's ready to talk things through with them. The Suns beat them last time these two teams met in Phoenix.
Yeah, and their last time out against this club, turnovers really did them in. Just way too many mistakes.
Yeah, taking care of the ball has to be their number one priority. But they also have to stay aggressive. You have to strike a good balance.
Now we get a chance to check out Chet Holmgren. He's been on a remarkable tear this past month. And don't forget, top 20 in the league in rebounds per game. He's got a great nose for the ball.
He has been a human highlight reel all season long. Clearly the best shot blocker in the game right now, and he has the numbers to back it up. And with so many teams, Stan, filling roster spots with rookie contracts, the importance of drafting well continues to rise.
Well, absolutely it does, Kevin. The quicker you can get those guys up to speed and helping you on their rookie contracts, where they're at least relatively lower priced, helps your salary cap situation, helps you fill out the roster with quality players.
And that 7-foot frame of Holmgren makes him so difficult to guard.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. Free throw drops for Holmgren. Holmgren hits them both. And here are the Suns now. They're on a 13-5 run here. Here's Booker, and it's Phoenix scoring again.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Spurs. It's a 10-point game. Holmgren with a screen on Booker. The three for Doncic. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
You can tell he's forcing things a bit at the moment. He's been trying to get it going, but this hasn't been his quarter.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
San Antonio with the ball after the Suns pick up two. And there's the call on Devin Booker. That is his first foul of the game.
And the next one puts him in the bonus.
On defense, Phoenix. Mitchell outside. Gordon up on top. He's covered by Leonard. Just 5 on the clock. Gordon with the screen for Mitchell.
And so far, having trouble converting on the inside.
And here's a look at some numbers for Devin Booker.
And guys, it hasn't been pretty for him in the past 5 games. He's having one of those scoring slumps that all players go through at some point in the season. But I know he hadn't lost his confidence, and I expect this young man to get after it here tonight.
Bogdanovich, he's checked in for Davion Mitchell. Leonard looking over the floor. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And Leonard is such a tough cover. He's so good at baiting the D into fouling.
And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Suns.
Well, their game plan has been very effective so far. They're working the ball inside, putting constant pressure on the defense.
And another thing Coach will be thrilled with, the assist numbers, spreading the wealth and creating some offensive opportunities.
And the first one drops.
And a guy any team would love to have. The quiet confidence of Kawhi has worked throughout his career.
And the Spurs with possession. They trail by 14. They are coming off that win against Atlanta.
Yeah, they got into a terrific flow offensively, but a lot of that was because the defense they were facing was mediocre.
Yeah, but even against weak defense, your execution still matters. Luckily, they were able to take advantage.
Mikal Bridges checked in for Phoenix. 5 to shoot. Back to Eason. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Suns on offense. They're on a 19-5 run here. In transition, here comes San Antonio. And the dunk by Holmgren.
And give credit to Holmgren for jumping all over that opportunity, putting his length to great use.
And as the days and months go by, Greg, it still may take us some time to get over the shock of last season's trade of Luka Doncic.
And we know the question marks as far as conditioning and defense that led to it. but hard to bet against a talent of his caliber.
Now, here's Bogdanovich. Hasn't made one yet. Eason gets a wide open look. Off the mark, and a chance to trim it to single digits. Booker finds Bridges. Back to Booker. Count that one.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Here's Gordon. Nails the baby hook.
Well, it's little things like that. Getting the offensive board and converting, that's what has elevated Aaron Gordon's game.
Now here's Booker. A 24-point outing in their last game against Minnesota.
And made a big mark at the free throw line as well. He got himself to the strike a lot and cashed in when he had his chance.
Jacks up a three. Out to Bridges. Lively sends a screen for Bridges. Second chance shot. Good D by Holmgren.
Oh, you've got to be able to deliver when you get a bunny like that. That's just too easy of a shot to miss.
Near the three-point line, it's Doncic. And it's San Antonio with another.
And really, Doncic can score from any area. His arsenal is very impressive.
Lively against Holmgren. Lively the pass to Williams. Over Eason. And it's Phoenix scoring again.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
Now, here's Doncic. He's got 5. Holmgren outside. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Holmgren's got 7 points.
He's looking very confident so far. The defense is going to have to account for him.
Back to Booker. Lively sends a screen for Booker to the paint and finished off by Lively.
Boy, that was quick. Already out to a double-digit lead.
Yeah, incredible play on both ends of the floor. There may be too big of a gap here.
Doncic passes to Holmgren. And the dunk by Holmgren.
And attacking the rim. Holmgren making excellent use of that height inside.
And timeout called by Jordan Ott. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Phoenix making some changes. DeAndre Ayton comes in for Derek Lively. And it's Avdia in for Devin Booker. Outside Leonard. Bridges finds Avdia. Ayton the screen. Let's go. Avdia can't hit. Spurs trail by 9. On the wing, man. Defended by Avdia. Pass to Bogdanovich. Shot clock at 6. Over Williams. Bogdanovich, no luck.
Yeah, well, that's a shot the defense is probably going to let him keep taking.
And Leonard gets it to go.
Outstanding start from three-point range. Their shooters are on fire.
Man passes to Kuzma. Pirtle with a screen on Avdia. And it's Pirtle penetrating. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
In the course of his career, Kuzma's come a long way as a creator in the pick and roll.
Leonard dishes to Bridges. Ayton kicks to Bridges. Back to Ayton. For 3, Williams. Another 3 for Phoenix.
How about 5 straight made from the field to start?
Pass to Tyson. Now Kuzma. Defended by Avdia. Lays it up and banks it in.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
And here is Ayton. Now Bridges. who's coming off a 13-point game against Minnesota. Ayton sets the pick for Bridges. And they'll get another chance. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Yeah, leading here early, but the turnovers have got to be a concern.
Chris Dunn's checked in for Leonard. And San Antonio also making a switch. Holmgren's checked in. Here's Mann. And he also played a big role in their last game with Atlanta. Holmgren against Avdia. And it goes down 2 points. Holmgren's got it back down to single digits for the Spurs.
Knowing his team needs a lift, he's putting them on his back.
Avdia with a screen for Williams. And finished off by Avdia.
Well, this is what you like about Avdia, his competitive fire.
And so it's Holmgren with it. He brings it up for the Spurs. Pass to Mann. Lets the three fly, and the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And so it's the Phoenix Suns. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. They've been playing some ferocious defense. And we'll be right back after this. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And guys, the Suns enjoying a nice lead here.
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
Yeah, they've looked sharp early on with their offense, getting good chances and converting what they've taken.
On the court for San Antonio, we've got Bogdanovic. Holmgren is out there with Jakob Poeltl. Then it's Trey Mann. And it's Tyson in at the 3 slot. Now Bogdanovic. Following the miss by Denny Avdia from deep. Bogdanovic with it. Now guarded by Dunn. And there's the whistle. That goes on Chris Dunn. That is his first foul of the game.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
Spurs trailed by 11. Here's Tyson. Nothing on the board. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton.
You gotta finish at the rim right there. You hate seeing those opportunities go to waste.
Williams passes to Ayton. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Williams. Ayton's got his first basket of the night.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Pass to Tyson. Poeltl with a screen on Williams. Back to Poeltl. And the dunk by Poeltl.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
Well, that's exactly what's needed when you're trying to turn things around.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, Denny Avdia, the son of a 6'8" Serbian sharpshooter who played for the Yugoslavian national team, then moved to Israel and met Denny's mom. Denny said he had the same mentality, fire in the eyes, every night playing to win. That's how I've always been. That passion is a part of my culture. Guys, back to you.
Thanks a lot, Allie. Holmgren in the corner. The three-pointer is right on target. Holmgren's got 14 points.
And playing up-tempo, pro-level ball can be hard for some guys, but Holmgren has easily made the transition.
The Suns making a change here. Suggs is checked in. Johnson, he's checked in for San Antonio. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Suggs with the ball. Last game he had 10 points. Ayton a screen on Johnson. Bridges for three. Spurs trailed by 6. Nice shot by Pirtle. Pirtle's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
Nice little run here to shrink that deficit, but can they get over the hump?
Well, with all the momentum they've built up, I don't see this run stopping anytime soon.
Beautiful reverse jam right there.
Use the rim to protect the ball, I think. Here's Holmgren. The Suns getting the bucket. Pass to Johnson. Fires from deep. Rebounded by DeAndre Ayton.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
For 3, Bridges drills it from outside. And now it's a 9-point Phoenix lead.
Yeah, Bridges has been experimenting with his motion recently, but when it works, it works.
Here's Mann. Takes it off the glass. Mann's got 4 points this quarter.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Suggs looking around. No good. That's miss number 2. He's 1 for 3. Here's Tyson. Johnson outside. Bridges with the steal. Over Holmgren. And Pirtle pulls it down. Pirtle's got his 4th rebound in this one. Johnson, the pass to Pirtle. He makes another one. That's 4 up and 4 in to start his game.
Unselfish basketball. That's what coaches love to see.
Pass to Avdia. Ayton sets the pick for Suggs. Oh, Ayton in position. Mann with it. Picked up by Suggs. Here's Tyson. And again, San Antonio turns it over. And this is what the schedule looks like for the Spurs. On Wednesday, they'll go up against the Trailblazers in Portland. And then on Friday, they'll be matching up with Nikola Jokic and the Denver Nuggets.
And Kevin, I think you have to look at this as an opportunity to take a step forward. Sometimes tough road trips can bring the best out of a team and bring you closer together.
Leonard, he's checked in for 8. Gordon's checked in for the Spurs. Doncic comes in for Johnson. Gordon finds Holmgren. Leonard with the steal. And now the fast break. Bridges with the ball. And the rejection by Holmgren.
And that is why Holmgren went 2nd in the draft. He can dominate the paint.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Every coach has their own philosophy, but Stan, you were telling me that it might not always align with their team style of play.
Yeah, look, Kevin, I think there's a difference between philosophy and style of play. And I think what you have to understand, philosophy are those immutable things that you think will win games regardless of the style. So that'll never change. But your style has to be fitted to your personnel.
Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
Yeah, the commitment to run is paying great dividends on the break.
Now, here's Holmgren. 23 points for him the last game against Atlanta.
Yeah, and he chipped in a couple of blocks also. A well-rounded, complete effort throughout.
And timeout called by Jordan Ott. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline.
And as fans and broadcasters, we're not permitted to hear the specifics of these huddles.
Well, as a coach, you want to cover just 1 or 2 major points. That way guys can absorb it and go out and execute.
And Phoenix making a change here. Bridges checks in, buries it from 3-point range.
Yeah, so skilled offensively. Getting the ball in his hands is generally a good idea.
Near the 3-point line, it's Doncic. And it's Phoenix with the rebound. They've led by as many as 14 points.
Yeah, just a solid job on the backboard. They are really controlling the inside.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
Yeah, they're being absolutely relentless. Building this lead in every way possible.
Now here's Gordon. He picked up 15 points in their last win against Atlanta. And the dunk by Holmgren.
And I know everyone's thrilled to see Holmgren scoring so well. And this is the kind of effort that can carry on well throughout the year.
Bridges with it. He's covered by Eason. Fantastic finish by Booker.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
An unorganized defense like that is not going to help them close this deficit.
He had a nice open look right there. Doncic has got 11.
And shooting better from three-point range here in the second, but overall still struggling right around 30% from beyond for the game.
Bring it up for Kawhi Leonard from three.
You see the competitor in Leonard matching the three from the other end.
Ayton, he's checked in for the Suns. The Spurs also changing it up. Hurdle comes in for Chet Holmgren. And Davion Mitchell subbed in for Bogdanovic. Back to Doncic. 6 to shoot. Count it, number 5 from the floor this game. He's now 5 of 11.
Yeah, he's picking it up here in the second quarter after a slow start.
And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot at that time. The whistle blowing.
Yeah, he has so much size. Ayton's forcing the defense to collapse on him and gets to the line.
No good on the free throw. He hits the second from the line.
Well, you look at Ayton. He gives you strength and length in your rotation. There's still no substitute for size.
Now here is Pirtle. He's got 8. Pirtle with a screen on Booker. And here's Doncic from the arc.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Outside, Avdia. Hands it from downtown. Avdia's got 7 now in this quarter.
Well, you got to be this quick in today's game. The second Avdia has the ball, he's into his shot.
Here's Booker. That's no good. It's his second miss. He's made 4. Mitchell outside. Back to Gordon. And the rejection by Ayton.
So much effort on the defensive side for DeAndre Ayton, owning the paint.
First trip to the line for him here.
And with a percentage of 82, he's been one of their more dependable shooters from the line.
And he can't get the first one.
Well, when Gordon is on his game, he affects every part of the game at both ends.
Phoenix making some changes. Derek Lively, he's checked in for 8. And Jalen Williams is subbed in for Avdia. Now here's Booker. He's got 8. And the Suns tack on 2 more.
Well, he's a reason why they're winning right now. He's been efficient offensively, and his confidence continues to grow.
Looking around the NBA, Devin Booker, GA, is as good as any 2-guard out there.
Obviously, we know how Devin scores it, but what I love, he also can run your offense, and he gives good effort defensively.
Now Williams, after Luka Doncic's three-pointer that didn't go. Williams finds Booker, and the Suns tack on 2 more. Here's Doncic. 13 points in the game. Over to the left wing. Leonard with the steal. .127 left to play here in the second quarter. Spurs trailed by 16. Mitchell outside. Pass to Eason. Gordon kicks to Mitchell. Sinks the triple. Mitchell's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that D can afford to give him.
Back to Booker. That's tipped, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Spurs will take it. And let's take this chance now to break out the list of the league's leading teams in the steals department. The Suns in second.
You can't get careless with the basketball against this group. I mean, they'll pick your pocket, and no surprise to see them in the upper echelon as far as steals.
Back to Doncic. Nice ball movement by San Antonio. Hurdle with a screen on Suggs. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Booker looking around. Booker going to work inside.
Just on fire tonight. Devin Booker is feeling it, folks.
And here's Doncic from the arc. The shot that time, not on target. And so it's Devin Booker making highlights for the Phoenix Suns. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. We'll return shortly.
Locked in offensively, getting to his spots, picking apart the D, scoring in bunches, Jets.
Great points. Get it? See what I did there?
We saw, Ernie, it just wasn't funny.
And now coming back around to our featured game, quite a shooting guard matchup, and that'll do it for our show today.
There wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Chet Holmgren has been sensational.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
Yeah, it's not like he's getting everything at the rim. He's playing smart and just taking what the defense gives him.
Spurs trail by 15. We've got Derek Lively. Jalen Williams is out there with Kawhi Leonard. Then there's Devin Booker. And it's Suggs in at the 1 spot. Who's out there for Phoenix. And for the Suns, their shooting has been outstanding in this game at 58%. Williams has a screen for Leonard. Can't connect from long distance. Leonard's gone 3 for 8 tonight from the field. Eason passes to Doncic. Here's Holmgren. Pass to Eason. A 3-pointer off the mark. Over in the corner, Williams. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Leonard's got 3 assists in the game.
Just having his way on that one. Williams is showcasing a well-rounded offensive game, piling up the points.
Booker in the corner. Outside Leonard. Now, Lively, looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. Here's Booker. Eason grabs the board. Spurs trail by 18. Here's Gordon. Set back by Leonard.
Defensively, the claw is always lurking. His timing and instincts, second to none.
With 3, Booker, another 3 for Phoenix.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
And here is Holmgren. After Devin Booker getting his shot to go from deep.
And looking to get stronger, Holmgren fights through the bump. Tons of time for him to grow into that frame.
Now here's Leonard. 11 points in the game. Mitchell with the steal. Here's Eason. And the dunk by Eason.
And how about that? What a sensational finish.
Yeah, you got to be able to get some hang time to do that one. Suggs finds Lively. And stolen by Eason. And the dunk by Eason.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal, and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Turning great defense into great offense. That's the kind of stop you're looking for.
And you got to respect Booker. I mean, he's added to his game every year and becoming a more willing passer.
And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
The Spurs have gone 3 of 4 at the free throw line tonight.
Luka Doncic. 2 shots.
And he knocks down the first one.
Eye-popping talent from Doncic. We don't see many players with his size and skill set.
Suns leading by 15. Lively with the screen. And finished off by Lively.
Well, that's a smart play. Taking advantage of the mismatch in close.
And it's Mitchell with the ball for the San Antonio Spurs. They get to take on the Blazers at Portland after this one. That'll be the second on the road in the midst of this long 4-game road stint. Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Thank you, guys. There's a lot to consider with NBA expansion, and Commissioner Silver said, quote, "What does that mean for talent? I feel great about where the talent is right now in the league, but those players have to come from somewhere. How does it work geographically? What will it mean for growing the game?" These are all good questions. Back to you, Kevin.
Okay, Allie, as always, we appreciate the update.
Gordon's numbers. Some nice work from him over the last 10 games. Averaging 15 points a game, 5 rebounds, and 3 assists. To have a scorer like him consistently deliver you points makes such a big difference for a team.
Yeah, he gives you something to build around night after night. Reliability is huge in this league.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Now, here's Leonard. He's got 11. 5 on the clock. From deep three-point land, offensive rebound.
Hard work and soft hands, guys. That's what made that play possible.
No simple offensive rebound there. Going for the tip-in. Mitchell with it. He's covered by Suggs. Leonard attacking. Booker outside. Here's the drive. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First person to foul.
And Booker looks to score and score often. When he's driving, never afraid of the contact.
Bogdanovich, he's checked in for Davion Mitchell. Pass to Holmgren. Suggs against Doncic. Gordon with no one around. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
Well, defense got lucky there. More often than not, he's making that shot.
Nobody here. Williams drains it from beyond the arc. Williams has got 18 points.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
San Antonio calls timeout.
Here comes your son, Mike Squad. Let me hear you make some noise.
And so far, the story on Luka Doncic. This last month, he's been positively spectacular. First in assists and ranked among the top 10 in scoring. He can fill it up with the best of them.
And we're talking about the ultimate competitor here. Leading the league in assists, maximizing every possession. He just tears apart a defense.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
Well, this is a spot where you have to be able to go to your leaders. They need to step up and make a play to turn things around.
The shot's good.
Offensively, defensively, they are in total control.
Absolutely. They're playing their game and executing at a real high level. Everything is working for them right now.
He's just adept at gutting the defense in these sets. Give Doncic a passing lane, and he'll thread the needle.
Now, here's Suggs. He has 5. Good ball movement here by the Suns. Here's Leonard, and he uses the glass on the layup. 13 points in the game.
Such a strong wing. Kawhi can more than handle his own down low.
Doncic feeling it out. He can't get that one.
And they need his offense right now, but his shot is just not falling.
Bounce pass from Williams. And that one is good from Suggs.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Spurs. Pass to Holmgren. To the right side. Outside Bogdanovich. It's hauled in by the Suns. Lively's got rebound number 12 here already in the game. Lively a screen on Holmgren. The putback. It's good on the putback.
He continues to shoot a perfect percentage. Clearly a big reason why they're up right now.
Doncic against Suggs. Holmgren right side. Shot to stop the run. He takes it up and lays it in. Holmgren's got 20 points.
Well, they're behind, but it's certainly not because of him. He's doing everything he can. He just needs more help from his teammates.
Williams scanning the floor. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Playing big in there. Jalen Williams decided to challenge and got the whistle.
A big group substitution here for Phoenix. Andre Ayton's checked in for Derek Lively. Avdia comes in for Kawhi Leonard. Bridges, he's checked in for Booker. And Chris Dunn subbed in for Suggs. The Spurs also changing it up. Jakob Poeltl comes in for Chet Holmgren. And it's Trey Mann in for Tari Eason.
This is where Bridges' wingspan is a factor, allowing him to reach out and get a piece of that shot.
And a chance now to catch up on some numbers for the hustle stats for Phoenix.
Well, I love how connected they've been defensively. They're right into shooters and piling up blocked shots.
Another thing they're doing well tonight is getting steals, and that can be attributed to their tenacious style defensively.
Hachimura, he's checked in for the Suns. Gordon, the pass to Poeltl. And stolen by Ayton. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And Poeltl is so polished in the post. Defenders are always nervous when he has the ball down low.
The Spurs shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here. The first one falls. And Phoenix making a change here. Gillespie's checked in. The Spurs also with the sub. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Aaron Gordon.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Here's Bridges. Rebounded by the Spurs. Doncic outside. From the arc. Can't hit that one.
Well, 3 triples in the first half, but he seems to have gone cold from distance since the break.
Outside, Avdia sinks the three-pointer. Avdia's got 12 points in the game.
Yeah, he is solid from deep. Can't give Avdia too much of a window.
Poeltl with a screen on Dunn. And here's Doncic from the arc. And Poeltl able to finish. 12 points for him. This has been a one-sided affair.
Yeah, they've done a nice job of extending their lead and maintaining that intensity level.
And Kuzma has it in the corner.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
And a dunk by Poeltl.
And the second chance becomes a dunk. We could feel over here.
And GA, such a good, aggressive play in the paint. Gillespie, the pass to Bridges. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
Okogie's checked in for Phoenix. And San Antonio with the change here, too. Tyson's checked in. To the wing on the left. Spurs passing it around. Bogdanovich, no luck. The Suns shooting 61%, showing all the indications of an offense that is locked in. Avdia, the pass to Ayton. Goes up to the stripe. And there's Bridges on the assist by Ayton. 8 points for Mikal Bridges.
A legitimate threat to burn you from that mid-range. Bridges recognizes when he should take that shot.
Pass to Tyson. Now, man, done covering. 4 on the shot clock. Here's Tyson, and he gets the jumper to drop. Tyson's got his first 2 points of the night. Dunn looking over the floor. Bridges kicks to Ayton. Back to Bridges. Misses the 3.
Well, clearly it hasn't been his best game offensively, but collectively, they've still found a way to get the lead.
Stan, every night, Kuzma finds a way to contribute on the offensive end.
Yeah, Kevin, look, I think what Kuzma does is he'll find a way to score the ball. He'll do it running the floor. He'll do it cutting. He'll do it on the offensive boards. And he can make jump shots. He's got a lot of ways to score, and he can take what the defense gets.
Hachimura, he's checked in for Josh Okogie.
And we know Hachimura has a confident personality. You see it there with the rise and fire approach. Nice.
Well, that's what you're looking for. Shots from point-blank range.
Bridges kicks to Hachimura. Bridges shot, good. Bridges has got 4 points this quarter. Kuzma outside. And so it's the Phoenix Suns up by 33 points as the buzzer sounds. A huge lead for them. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them ahead. And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. And so it's Avdia with it. He brings it up for Phoenix. Following this one, they get to host the Rockets. That game will conclude a 3-game homestand. On the floor for San Antonio starting the fourth quarter. They got Trey Mann. Jakob Poeltl up there with Holmgren. Then there's Bogdanovich. And it's Tyson in at the small forward position. Pass to Holmgren. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Rui Hachimura picks one up. There are some who will say, GA, there are too many threes being taken in today's NBA. What are your thoughts on that?
Hey, if we're cutting back on something, how about free throws? The three-point shootout is arguably the best part of All-Star Saturday, but nobody wants to watch a free throw contest.
Williams, he's checked in for San Antonio. Hachimura, and the dunk by Hachimura.
And that's impressive mobility there. Hachimura is tough to stay with given how quick he rolls in these sets.
Holmgren in the post. He's covered by Hachimura. Holmgren gets the bucket. Holmgren's got 4 points this quarter.
I mean, he's just been brilliant today, guys, and it was the same exact story last time out.
Well, this is what they want from me. Play big.
Here's Tyson, defended by Avdia.
Yeah, loose coverage by the defense, but he just couldn't make them pay.
Back to Hachimura. Pass to Ayton. Avdia on the wing. Off target from outside. And San Antonio shooting 43% from the field. Man passes to Holmgren. Going inside. And the dunk by Holmgren.
Oh, the long strides of Holmgren on display. This is why you can't give him the lane.
Now, here's Bridges. Pass to Hachimura. Holmgren with the steal. Here's Mann. Dunn covering. And that one is good.
Wow, what a pass there. He made that a very easy basket with that setup.
Avdia, the pass to Hachimura. Back to Avdia. So, coach, in the last 26 years, only 3 Eastern Conference teams have been NBA Finals favorites. Anything need to change there?
You know, I really don't think so, Kevin. I'm not sure it matters to people. I mean, the NBA Finals, you're going to have one team from the East, one team from the West, and people are going to watch because you're down to the last series for a championship. I think it's a conversational point to talk about one conference dominating, but I don't think in a given year fans really care.
Holmgren against Hachimura. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Tyson. Shoots over Avdia. And another basket for San Antonio. Suns have gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there. Bridges finds Avdia. Hachimura setting the pick for Avdia. And here is Hachimura. Defended by Holmgren. Here's man. Holmgren up top. And that one, good. Holmgren's got 12 points in just the second half.
And great job from Holmgren. I like when he shows confidence attacking inside.
And here is Hachimura. Whistle blows, bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
See, now that layup isn't possible without the help of the pick.
And the Suns making a change here. Gillespie's checked in. San Antonio also making some changes. Gordon's checked in for Jakob Poeltl. Tari Eason comes in for Vince Williams. And Doncic is subbed in for Trey Mann. And with all the talk about load management, coach, and player participation, what about getting rid of players fouling out?
Yeah, I'm not a fan of getting rid of players fouling out. I do like the idea, and I think Scott Skiles was the one who brought it up, Kevin, of taking like the offensive fouls and just having that be a turnover, like the illegal screen or a charge, and not charge that as a personal foul, where honestly you end up being punished double.
Hachimura kicks to Ayton. Bridges passes to Ayton. Bridges against Eason. Pass to Doncic. And here is Holmgren. Here's the 3. Avdia with the rebound. Avdia's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
Well, he hit a couple of threes in the first half, but none since then.
At the line for your Suns, Gillespie, taking 2 shots. 2.
First free throw is good. And just as players, Greg, have used technology to train, it sounds like officials are now doing the same thing.
Yeah, whether it's the training app on their phones or VR headsets, cameras tracking their positioning on the floor, and even where they're looking, we'll see how much of a difference all this tech makes.
The Spurs have gone 6 of 9 on their field goal attempts since the start of the fourth quarter. Holmgren in the high post. He's against Smith. Holmgren with the bounce pass. 4 on the clock. And here's Doncic from the arc. Rebound by Smith.
Yeah, you wonder what is he thinking right now. He's not shooting the ball well, and shots like that only hurt his team more.
Now, here's Bridges. Rebounded by the Spurs. Holmgren finds Doncic. From deep, connects from 3-point range.
Well, that's his 4th triple for the game now. Just his 1st in the second half.
Gillespie, the pass to Bridges. Ayton, a screen on Eason. Smith on the wing. Smith sets the pick for Avdia. Bridges for 3. And it's Luka with the rebound. Doncic has got rebound number 5 here tonight. And teams take more threes now than ever before. More than double the average attempts we saw in the 90s.
Well, I think what's happened, Kevin, is we just have more guys who can shoot the ball. So in the 90s, you might have had 2 guys who shot the ball well from 3 and made it a good shot. Now, on a lot of teams, virtually everyone on the roster can shoot the 3. If we have more guys on the floor who can space out and shoot the 3, we're going to have a lot more attempts and a lot more efficiency on those attempts.
And that one misses.
And something to like about Holmgren is his ability to run the floor. A 7-footer who can get up the court in a hurry and get to the rim before the D gets set.
They get a hand on it, and that'll be San Antonio as it goes out of bounds. Spurs retain possession. And the Spurs with possession. Bucket is good. Doncic has got 5 points now this quarter.
And we're so used to Doncic operating with the ball in his hands, but it's good to see him mix it up and work off the catch.
At the Dunn. For 3. The rebound by the Spurs. Doncic has got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And it's Gordon with the finish.
My goodness, Aaron Gordon putting on a show.
That's a great look at that move from the Connected Cam, sponsored by AT&T. Done with it. And timeout called by Jordan Ott. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Tonight earns our player of the game, Kawhi Leonard.
And he's provided them with a major mismatch on that low block tonight. That they've been able to lean on his scoring in the paint. And if nothing else has worked, he's given them a reliable option on every possession.
And this is exactly what a star player is supposed to do. Coming off a loss, he made sure they weren't going to make it 2 in a row.
It's always good to see Ayton going up strong, using his physical gifts.
And it's out of bounds. The last touch by Holmgren.
And this has been a comedy of errors. I mean, you can just add another one to the list.
Phoenix has gone 0-3 so far in the 4th quarter from long range. Here's Dunn. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Spurs will take it.
Yeah, that's a pass he's got to catch. Maybe just starting to relax a little too much with that lead.
Gordon deciding where to go with it. Doncic with a screen on Dunn. Mitchell. Bridges against Doncic. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Bridges against Doncic. Bridges passes to Okogie and fouled as he went up to the dunk. Good aggressive move, and he'll shoot 2. And we've seen teams make surprising playoff runs only to falter the next year. Team trajectory is not always a straight line, clearly.
No, absolutely, Kevin. I would think in most cases it's not a straight line. because, look, the other teams are all trying to win too. That's what makes things different. So you might be slightly off the next year and someone else makes a big jump, and then it looks like your decline is a lot bigger than it is. Every year is a new year.
Here's Dunn, and it's off the back rim, no good. San Antonio's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket.
Guys, you never know what you'll see when you're watching Luka Doncic. His offensive creativity is through the roof.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Second personal foul. 4th team foul. At the line for your Suns,
He misses the free throw.
And a talented swingman. Bridges is someone to keep an eye on as he continues to round out his game.
And he's good on the second. GA, in recent seasons, we've seen the MVP debate get a little contentious.
I mean, every year there's about 3 or 4 guys who are deserving of the award. And the closer the race is, I think the more heated things tend to get. So especially since the criteria for the award is so subjective.
A minute 42 left in the fourth. From past the arc, a rebound by the Spurs. Eason's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Suns.
A beautiful pass doesn't always get you on the highlight reels, but there were some spectacular dishes in this game.
You know what? It was a team that was in sync and just trusted one another to take the right shots.
And for the year now, they'll be tallying their 16th win.
And as we get set to put this one to bed, a one-sided season series thus far, they've won 2 straight.
Hey, you know, guys, what a nice performance it was for Leonard.
You can do a lot to change a game other than scoring, and it was his quick hands on the defensive end that put them in the driver's seat.
Pass to Ayton, and Ayton throws it down.
And you know they feel good giving their fans a show here while taking care of business.
Yep, the crowd gets to go home feeling good about the win tonight. Their team looked impressive.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock.
Well, the thing is, Gordon's mobility allows him to make plays like that. Quick reaction to block the shot.
Doncic outside. So it's the Suns winning easily here. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game.
Kawhi.
And as always, Allie, thank you so much. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. Here with Stan Van Gundy, Greg Anthony, and Allie LaForce, I'm Kevin Harlan, signing off for this presentation of NBA basketball. And we'll see you next time.